All right. So now, so let's proceed. For my top fans, I want to make a shout out to persons that have been there. I celebrate in the last episode, which was episode 5. There were distinguished personalities that came on board. I want to appreciate you all in a very special way. And in this episode, I look forward to also engaging with other distinguished personalities. Yeah, like I said, my name is Charles Omolame, also known as the Masters of Games. I welcome you all to the sixth episode of the Masters of Game. So, very briefly now, I want to start. First, I'm going to start with the riddles now. The riddles we have, the first one is what has many teeth but can't bite? Now, what has many teeth but can't bite? Yeah, if you're joining us for the first time, we just do a hi, a shout out so that we know that you're with us. What has many teeth but cannot bite? I'm going to scale the question, count 1 to 5, then I give the final answer. Is that cool? What has many teeth but cannot bite? One, two, three, 4, and 5. And the answer to that particular riddle is a comb. A comb has many teeth but cannot bite. For those of us that have used a comb before, you know how a comb is structured. It has many teeth but it cannot bite. So that's the answer to that particular riddle. Um, I want to see I come online. You can always share the link on your status, on your profiles, so that other persons can join the program. Yeah. So welcome once again to the sixth episode of the Masters of Games. And as it begins to progress, I believe we'll begin to, stay longer. The time frame which we engage in our games stays longer so that we can cover much and also cover a wider range of audiences. Okay, so the second question is what comes twice in a moment, never in 1,000 years? What comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but no. Oh, welcome. Hi. If you're just joining us, you could just say hi so that we know you're with us. Welcome, welcome. So please introduce yourself so that I know that you're with us. Oh, 7 persons. Welcome. Welcome. Just give us a thumbs up. Let's know we are together. Yeah. Just give a thumbs up so that I know you're with us. Welcome. We had some very distinguished personalities that were with us last time. I want to thank you all for coming on board. You can give a thumbs up. You can hear what I'm saying. You can give a thumbs up so that I know that you hear what I'm saying from where you are. All right. So the next question, like I said, if you're following us, we're starting with the riddles first. Enter who said this, then so it be. For those of us that have been following previous up episodes, you have an idea of what we are up to at least to a large extent. Now, this is the sixth episode. You have an idea of the sequence in which our games take. So, you're welcome once again. So, like I said, we're going to be continuing from where we stopped. Please just give a thumbs up so that we know you're with us. If you can hear what I'm saying from the other side, just give a thumbs up so that I know that you're with us. Thank you so much. You can also introduce yourself by saying a hi or giving us and saying an emoji. It really goes a long way. Okay, now the second question we have what comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years. So I'm going to count 1 to 5. Then if there's nobody gives me the answer, then I give the answer. Hope that's good. I'm seeing one person online. Just give a thumbs up. Let me know you're with us. I appreciate that. Um, so I think Joy was the one that the fifth episode we had Joy. Joy was around, yes. I don't know if she's still there. You could give us a shout out, Joy. You could give us a thumbs up so that we know you are with us. Shout out to Joy. She was on the fifth episode. She really did amazing. She did the amazing stuff by partaking in the game. She really did a lot. Okay. So now we are going to saying the answers. I'm gonna count 1 to 5. If nobody has the answer, then I call the answer from 1 to 5. Are we good? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the answer to this riddle, what comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? The answer is letter M. If you thought about letter M, just give a thumbs up on the video so that I can know that you had the same thoughts as I did concerning the letter M. If you had the same mindset, please give a thumbs up so that we know that we are on the same page. You have three persons online. Please give a thumbs up, say hi so that we know you're with us. And if you're enjoying the game so far, please just give me a thumbs up so that I know that you are following and you're partaking in the games. Yeah. Okay. So for the third, oh wow. Okay. So for the third video, we have what has one eye but cannot see. Who has an answer to that riddle? What has one eye but cannot see? Does anybody have the answer to that? If you have an answer to that, give me a thumbs up or give me a high. If you have the answer to that, what has one eye but cannot see? Yeah, what has one eye but cannot see? So I'm going to count 1 to 5. If you have the answer, you give me. If you don't, then I'll give you at the end of the count of five. One, two, three, four, and five. So the answer to that riddle is that what has one eye but cannot see is a needle. A needle has one eye but cannot see. Yeah, a needle has one eye but cannot see. All right, thanks. Oh wow, thanks for the love. Thanks for the love. Okay. So we're moving to the next question. What has legs but doesn't walk? Who has an answer to that riddle? What has legs but doesn't walk? Like I said, this is the sixth episode of Masters of Games streaming live on YouTube. Yeah, basically, the Masters of Games is an online platform where we play games, different games from different. So it's a gathering of personalities from different walks of life where they come together to play games, and have fun online. Yes. So that's what the summary of Masters of Games on YouTube. Okay. So for the fourth game, it's okay. The third one, sorry. What has one eye but cannot see? Okay. So the answer to that riddle is a needle. A needle has one eye but cannot see. Yeah. So moving to the next question, we have what has legs but doesn't walk? Yeah, what has legs but doesn't walk? I'm saying distinguished personalities, please give a thumbs up so I know you're following us. Yes, give a thumbs up. And also try and share the link so that other persons will have access to the games. Yeah, as the episodes evolve, it gets more interesting, it gets longer, and I also encourage you to partake in the games. It adds more spice and value to the games in general. Yeah. Okay. So the answer to that question is what has legs but doesn't walk? Does anybody have an answer to that? What has legs but doesn't walk? Oh, thanks for the love. Thanks for the love. What has legs but doesn't walk? Do you have an idea? Please let me know where you're calling from, your name. Yes, so that I know where you're calling from. Give a thumbs up if you can hear what I'm saying. Someone is connected. Give me a thumbs up so I know you're hearing what I'm saying. Okay. What has legs but doesn't work? Oh wow, how you doing? Oh, today I'm perfect. This is okay. I will ride, yeah. Oh, I'm doing good. I'm going good. I'm going good. Thanks. So please just partake in the game so that we can, make a progress. Yeah. Oh, all right. All right. Thanks. Oh, thanks. Okay, so you can get this riddle for me. What has legs but doesn't walk? Do you know the answer to that riddle? What has legs but doesn't walk? Okay. What has legs but doesn't walk? Okay. What has legs but doesn't walk? Do you have an answer to that riddle? Okay, I'm going to count 1 to 5, then I'll give you the answer. Is that good? One, two, three. You have already. Okay. Oh, thanks. Okay, so do you know the answer to the riddle? What has legs but doesn't walk? So I'm going to count 1 to 5, then you tell me. Is that good? One, two, three, 4, and 5. Can you type for me what has legs but doesn't walk? Just give it a try. Yeah. What has legs but doesn't walk? So try and give me an answer so that I know that you're with us. Once you give an answer, then I'll give the correct one. If you are wrong, we're all learning from each other. It's a fun experience, yeah. Okay. So if you're joining, just give a thumbs up so that I know that. Just give a like, thumbs up. Yes. Oh, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Okay, what are we having today? So basically, we are playing. This is the sixth episode of Masters of Games. Yeah, basically, like I said, we are playing online games. Yeah, so we're doing the riddle section, and there are different sections that we are playing. This particular section is the riddles. Once I give you a riddle, you give the answer. Hi, Bright. It's a pleasure to meet you. Please give a thumbs up. Yeah, so that I know that you're following us. Give a thumbs up. Okay, a few minutes, please. Okay, you get. So basically, the idea behind the Masters of Games basically is that I'll give you questions, you answer them. The first person to answer the question, it goes a long way and adds fun to the games. Yeah, we're streaming on YouTube. We're trying as much as possible to get acquainted with ourselves. Yeah, building a space where persons of different walks of life can come together to one environment and have fun. So the basic purpose of Masters of Games is to educate, entertain, and inform. That's what the primary purpose: to entertain, educate, and inform. You understand? Yeah. So let me go back to the riddle. What has legs but doesn't walk? What has legs but doesn't walk? Do you have an answer to that? Bright, do you have an answer to that? Give a thumbs up, please. Give a like thumbs up, so that I know that you are following. What has legs but doesn't walk? Just give a thumbs up, so I know that you are here with us. Okay. So now, okay. Um, what has legs but doesn't walk? Do you have an idea? You don't have an idea. Okay, so the answer to that particular riddle. Or does Alright want to try? Does she want to try, or he? What has legs but doesn't walk? Do you want to try? Okay, I'll just call the answer. Oh, hi. Hi, Bright. It's a pleasure. So please share the link so that other persons can join the games. Yeah, making it very interesting. Yeah, it's a fun-filled experience. I can guarantee you there. Share the link so that persons can come and join the games. We are trying as much as possible to entertain people online. The way the country is going to, or the world is going to now, is that people are just bored, and this games is here to entertain everybody, bring everybody together in one space. Yeah. Okay. So what has legs but doesn't walk? Um. Okay. So I'll give the answer. So the answer to this particular riddle is what has legs. Oh, hi. What has legs but doesn't walk? The answer is a table. A table has legs but doesn't walk. If you thought about that answer, just give a like, so that I know that you are both thinking on the same path. Okay. So the next riddle is what can what can catch but not throw? What can you catch but not throw? Does anybody have an answer? All right, do you have an answer? Bright, do you have an answer to this? Do you have an answer? Do you have an answer? What can you catch but not throw? What can you catch but not throw? Hmm. What can you catch but not throw? Do you have an answer to that? Like I said, this is the sixth episode of Masters of Games. Yeah, we are gradually making progress. Yeah, in the coming days, I see a process where, or I see have a vision that we'll have so many persons streamed online to be so interesting and so engaging. Yeah, but we have to start small. Everything starts from small beginnings, and that is what we are doing today. I'm a game host. Aside from producing YouTube videos, I, as much as possible, make sure that I give engaging content, because I also like to be entertained. So, oh, thanks so much. Yeah, thanks. I also like, if I'm on the other side, I also like to give my best to be given, in terms of entertainment. So, for this particular video, what can you catch but not throw? The answer is the code. Yeah, if you thought about the code, please just make a reaction with an emoji. Yeah, so that I know that you're with us. Okay, what you do for me now is that you send me if one of your phone emojis that you use. Yeah, if you're online, just send me an emoji you use often, just by way of reaction. Send me an emoji you use often. Just use it and send it to me on the platform. An emoji you use often. I'm waiting. Just put a type an emoji that you use very often. Type it in the comment section. An emoji that you use very, very often. Okay. An emoji you use very often. So I know that you're going, wow, you are following me. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Oh, wow. This is lovely. Okay, so in the course of the games, I always be asking that you type an emoji you use often. It's a way of us engaging with each other. Yes. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So anytime I say an emoji use often, the one you like often, you just post it so that it makes everything colorful. Okay, so I'm moving to the next segment of games now. This particular game is who said this. Now I'm going to be the rules, like I said in the first game, that every game has its own set of rules. This particular game, the set of rules that goes with this game is that I'm going to give you a quote from a popular movie or cartoon. I'm going to give you options. I'm going to tell me who said it. Oh, wow, thanks. Oh, Charles. Oh, cheers. Oh, that's lovely. All right. Right, okay, there. So, please, this next episode or this next segment is going to be very fun. Please, I want us to be as engaging as possible. Yeah. So, this particular set of rules, this particular game is called Who Said This? I'm going to give you quotes from different cartoons or movies. I'm going to give you options. You're going to choose the one which is correct of them all. Yeah. So, are you ready? If you're ready, let me set respond with your favorite emoji. You see how we're doing now. So, respond with your favorite emoji is one of those things we're going to be doing often. Yeah, so that we'll know that we are together. So respond with your favorite emoji. Respond with something now so that I know that we are together. Okay. Okay. All right. So um the first question for that particular segment is all right. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So the first question on this particular riddle is this. Oh, that's good. Cheers. Yeah. Okay. We are working together. Very good. Now, who lives in the pineapple under the sea? That is the quote I just said. Now you're going to tell me the answer. One, is it Shrek? Two, is it SpongeBob SquarePants? Or three, is it Aladdin? Who lives in the pineapple under the sea? Is it I'm going to give a time frame so people can answer. Then I move to the next question. Is that good? Who lives in the pineapple under the sea? Is it Shrek? Is it SpongeBob SquarePants? Or is it Aladdin? So I'll give time frame. So Bright, you're free to answer. Who lives in the pineapple under the sea? Is it Shrek, SpongeBob SquarePants, or Aladdin? What's the answer? Is it A, B, or C? Is it Shrek, SpongeBob SquarePants, or Aladdin? So, like I said, the purpose of these games is to educate, entertain, and inform. So, will you achieve one of these three from any question that you answer on this Masters of Games platform? Yes. So, Bright, the floor is open to you. Are you ready? Give us the B. B is correct, correct, correct. Please, thumbs up to you, Bright. Yeah, yeah, you're too much, you're too much, you're too much. Yeah, correct, correct. B, very correct, which is SpongeBob SquarePants. That is so correct. Wow, wow, that's lovely. If you're having fun, please make a comment with your favorite emoji. React with your favorite emoji if you are enjoying yourself. Okay. Wow, this is nice. Okay. So I'm moving to the next question. Oh, wow, lovely. Oh, that's good. We're moving to the next question now. The next question. So, Bright, you could share the link for persons that want to join so they can also have fun too. Oh, wow, lovely, lovely, Bright. It's a pleasure. Okay. So the second quote. I'm going to call the second quote. I'm going to get there. I'm going to try. So the second quote goes like this: A whole new world. Is it A, Aladdin, B, Snow White, or C, the Muppet? A whole new world. Is it A, Aladdin, B, Snow White, or C, the Muppet? Where was this quote said? Yeah, Bright. So it's up to you. So let's see. Where is it? Where was it said? Is it A, Aladdin, B, Snow White, or C, the Muppet? Where was this quote said? The floor is open to you. Yes, I'm with you. So you just give your answer. Okay, so the answer to this is A Whole New World is by Aladdin. You get Aladdin. So if you remember when Aladdin went to the palace, he had to meet Princess Jasmine, and then he asked her, "Do you trust me?" And he said she knew she had heard him say something. He knew she met Aladdin in the market. Whereas Prince Ali, it was a different ball game. That was when he now said, "We want me on a magic carpet ride." Okay. So for though, okay, you don't know this answer. Okay. So the answer is Aladdin. Aladdin took Mr. Jasmine on a magic carpet ride, and that's how they moved. That was the quote. Like I said, basically, you see it now. You got the first one, but this one now you have a little bit of you're not getting to know it. So a whole new world is by Aladdin. Like I said, the purpose of these games is to educate, entertain, and inform. So if you do not know, you see, you knew the previous one, but you don't know this one. So Aladdin was basically the person in this particular chapter. All right, make a comment with your favorite emoji if you're having fun. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So the third question is the flowers that blooms. Oh, well, I love this one. This is one of my favorite. One I'm about to say now. Just take. I want to take it slowly so that you get the power. So the idea behind this quote is that it also gives us a level of wisdom. You understand? So, Bright, here this question is for you. The flower that blooms in adversity is the rarest of all. Where was it said? A. Toy Story. B. Brave. C. Formula. The flower that blooms in adversity is the rarest of all. A. Toy Story. B. Brave. C. Mulan. Do you have an idea to this, Bright? The flower that blooms in adversity is the rarest of all. Do you have an answer to that, Bright? Do you have Do you have an answer to this? Do you want to try? Just pick a number. Pick A, B, or C. You might be lucky. You might end up picking the correct one. The flower that blooms in adversity is the rarest of all. Do you have an idea? Do you want to try? So I'm going to count 1 to 5. Then I'll give the answer. One, two, three, 4, and 5. The answer to that is Mulan. Now, if you remember back then in the camp when the king said A is what? Okay, A is Toy Story. A is Toy Story. A is Toy Story. B is Brave, and C is Mulan. So what's your answer? I choose B. B. No, B is not the answer. The correct answer is Mulan. Mulan, Mulan that Mulan is a princess. So the thing about, let me give you a background story about Mulan. Mulan was a she came from a tribe. Yeah, they were always segregating women. They confined women to the doing domestic chores, whereas men went to war. But Mulan's father was one of the greatest warriors. Yeah, Mulan's father did not have a son. He had a daughter. The first daughter was Mulan. But Mulan began to display traits of a man in war. But what happened was that as much as she tried to do this, the man really saw potential in her. But because at that time women were segregated, or they were isolated, or they were just left for domestic work alone, she could not really express herself. What happened? A day came when the king needed the imperial army. The imperial army comprised of one individual from every army. Hope you are following this background story. So from time to time I will give you stories like this so that you get to understand this particular cartoon. And what happened? They needed one person each from each family from the whole kingdom. That was the greatest imperial army. And what now happened? They got the imperial army. Um they needed to carry out that particular war. There was a particular guy in question that they needed to go and fight. And what happened? As they got there, they now found out that the person in question, yeah, who they needed to go and fight, they needed more soldiers, and that's how it came about the Imperial Army. Once the Imperial Army was gotten, they got to a point where they needed to once they got the Imperial Army, now they needed to fight, and they asked for one person representing each family. Kwa Mulan's father had no son, which means he will not be represented. So what did Fa Mulan do? In the evening of the day, the father was so disappointed. In short, when everybody came around to come and collect the swords, yeah, Fa Mulan's father came because he had no son. Other families, their sons came and represented their parents. And Kwamulan felt very bad about what she saw. So in the next day, in the evening, they were supposed to report to her at the camp the next day. What did she do in the night? She cut her hair, dressed like a man, and she left. If you're just joining us, just give a thumbs up. Yeah. Well, when Kwamulan left, she left and went to the battleground. But because she was a woman, she could not be seen, beating with other guys. So what did she do? Every evening she would disguise. She would even take night duty so she could go somewhere and have her bath. Because she was a woman amongst men. Now what happened at the end of the day? Kwamulan was not doing very well. So it got to a particular time the captain gave a task that needed to be done. And what happened? She was very lazy because she was a woman compared with men. And what happened at the end of the day? When Kwamulan now found out that Como, I think this is getting out of hand. She was just not behaving poorly until one day the captain gave an ultimatum that if this is not done, everybody's going to leave the camp. Who doesn't carry their way to leave? And what happened? She was inspired, and then she was able to meet them. From that point on, she became exceptional. And what happened there, to cut the long story short, to move to the other video, is that Hua Mulan was the one that now ended the war. She beat that particular guy they were looking for that came to give them problem. And then that's how the story was. And then the king now said there, he said the flower that blooms. So the captain that was there, you know so the captain now fell in love with her, not knowing she was a girl. You understand? But later I got to find out that Mulan was a girl. And then when Mulan was already proved to be an exceptional woman, she was going back to her village. Then the king now told the captain something. He said, the flower that blooms in adversity is the rarest of all. He now ended up and saying, you don't see a girl like that every day. And what happened? The captain had to go and chase Mulan, and that, I think they ended up getting married. That was the highlight of it. So this quote came from that particular. I gave a background story to get to where we got to. So the flower that blooms in adversity is the rarest of all. That was the thing said to the king, to the captain, so he could chase Mulan because he found out that Mulan was a successful lady. All right. So I'm moving to the next question. Yeah. For those that are just joining us, give us a thumbs up so that we know we are together. Oh yeah. Okay, if you're having fun, please make a comment with your favorite emoji. If you're having fun so far, oh perfect. Oh, I love this. If you're having fun, make a comment with your favorite emoji. Wow. Oh, thank you so much for the love. Okay, so the fourth question is my precious. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be giving highlights or hints by the way I speak so that I can give a little expo. You know, expo means I'm giving a little tweaks on the answer already. Oh, right, right, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so giving a shout out to Mr. Bright, so Bright, yeah, yeah. Really doing a good job. Another person that coming, welcome to Masters of Games, the online platform where we have fun. You come here, you just have fun. Get like I told you, the primary purpose of these games is to entertain, inform, and educate. That's just basically what we are here for. Okay, my precious, where was it said? A. Lord of the Rings. B. Black Panther. C. Spider Man. Who can give us the answer? Bright, do you want to try? My precious, where was it said? A. Lord of the Rings. B. Black Panther. And C. Spider Man. Do you have an idea when it was said or where it was said? So Bright, A, correct, correct. Please make a comment with your favorite emoji. Correct, Bright. Please make a comment with your favorite emoji. Please do that quickly to celebrate you. Yes. Okay, I'm waiting. Make a comment with your favorite emoji. All right. Okay, okay. All right, all right. So my precious was basically Smeagol in the Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Lord of the Rings was a ring that was the one master ring that was created to corrupt all men. And then Lord of the Rings, Smeagol was the one that found the ring. But the funny reality about the thing was that Smeagol was created for that ring to go to the ring. That ring was created in such a way that for that ring to die, the person that the builder of the ring has to go with it. The purpose of Smeagol, which was always saying my precious, because he was the one that found it. He killed his friend to get that ring. That's how corrupt the ring was. Yeah. So there were rings. There were three rings for the elves, seven for the dwarves, and nine for the men. Then there was one master ring that was made by Sauron. The master ring that was made by Sauron was what was used to control everything. See, these things are very interesting. Growing up, most of these things we watch them. I think then the world was a better place then where people could watch cartoons, watch films. Then there was education. Then you could be educated, entertained, and informed. And that's what we're trying to do in the Masters of Games now. Okay, so Bright, you're doing good, you're doing fine. So basically, the Precious is Lord of the Rings, correct? Okay, we're going to the last game for this particular segment. Are you ready, Bright? If you're ready, just give a thumbs up with your favorite emoji. Yeah. If you're ready, give a thumbs up with your favorite emoji, Bright. If you're ready, give a thumbs up with your favorite emoji. So anytime you see I'm coming online for the Masters of Game, please share the link as much as possible to people that so they can join. For now, this is the test phase. Yeah, this is the sixth episode, and as the episode progress, we'll be able to do more. Please put a thumbs up. Mr. Bright, okay, Bright is there. Okay, fine. So the idea is that games progress. Yeah, we're going to be engaged. So anytime you just see that Masters of Games comes online, please just share the link to your friends so they can join, so that it makes it fuller house and it's more engaging and interesting. Yeah. All right. So the last question for this particular episode is Wakanda Forever. Where was it said? Iron Man. A. Iron Man. B. Black Panther. Oh, thanks, Bright. A. Wakanda Forever. Where was it said? A. Iron Man. B. Black Panther. C. The Dark Knight. So, Bright, this question goes to you. Wakanda Forever. Where was it said? A. Iron Man. B. Black Panther. C. The Dark Knight. So, I'm waiting for your answer. Do you have an answer to that? Is it A. Iron Man, B. Black Panther, or C. The Dark Knight? Black Panther, correct. I bet make a reaction with your favorite emoji. You are correct. You're correct. And that means you're feeling much. So Black Panther, Wakanda Forever was a salutation that was done from them. So let me give you a brief background story about Black Panther. Black Panther, there were five tribes that settled right in a place called Wakanda. But one particular tribe went on their own. Those are the what's their name again? Self. Um, that's where this man came from. That ended up saving T'Challa's life. They are in the mountains. They are the gorilla tribe. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the names that they are. Oh, thanks. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's the gorilla tribe. So basically, Bakana Wakureba was a salutation that was done by Prince T'Challa and his people in his kingdom. Okay, so if you're having fun, please make a reaction with your favorite emoji. We're about to get to the next segment of this. We're about to enter the next segment of this games. If you are here with us, make oh wow, 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 perfect, perfect. I love this, Mr. Bright. It's a pleasure. Okay, so the next one, now this is a question I'm going to throw to you. So basically, this particular section is more of you reacting or responding to the questions I'll give. So this is the question now. So this is Naso EB. Naso EB, this particular game, I'm going to ask you a question and you're going to give me your answer. So this is more of you now, not me. Are we ready? Okay, so the question goes like this. If your life was a movie, what would be the title? Yeah, all right. If your life was a movie, what would be the title? If your life was a movie, what would be the title? So the floor is open to you, Mr. Bright. Bright, if your life was a movie, what would be the title? So the floor is open to you. If your life was a movie, what would be the title? So just joining us, give us a thumbs up so that you know we are with us. Bright, this is question is for you. If your life was a movie, what would be the title? So think about it and give us an answer. If your life was a movie, what would be the title? Yeah. If your life was a movie, what would be the title? So I'm waiting for your answer. So we'll move to the next question. If your life was a movie, what would be the title? Like I said, anytime I come online, please share the link so that persons that want to take part in the games can also take part. I mean, you're taking part. The Fighting Tiger. Ooh, oh, that's nice. Oh, I love this. Give yourself a thumbs up, please. I mean, make a reaction with your favorite emoji. I love this. This is very ferocious. Yeah, the Fighting Tiger. Okay, make a reaction with your favorite emoji. I love this. Oh, nice, nice, Bright. Nice, 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 nice. All right, all right. So, Okay. Oh, lovely. Okay, so the next question I'm going to be asking is, what's one thing you miss about childhood? Yeah, well, this is a very touching one. What's one thing you miss about childhood? Yeah, so the question is to you. What's one thing you miss about childhood? So, Bright, the floor is open to you. What's one thing you miss about childhood? Just one thing you miss about childhood. Bam, bam, bam. What's one thing you miss about childhood? Some persons means that maybe there was no more free food, you know. I think one thing I miss about childhood for me is that I miss being around my folks, my parents, watching cartoons, watching films, not just caring about life. And I think growing up, my mom always told us that don't be in a hurry to be an adult. Too. She said that when we were much younger, she said don't be in a hurry to be an adult because adult life is work, work, work. You know, I'm grateful that she said that because very few parents really tell children realities of life. My mom always told us that don't be in a hurry to be an adult. Too. That adult life is work. You're going to work, work, work. So, Brad, what is your answer to that? What's one thing you miss about childhood? What's one thing you miss about childhood? Could it be that you eat a lot of cereal? Okay, I miss the time my younger brother was not born. Wow, okay. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, that means you enjoyed being the last born for quite some time for you to miss. Oh, well, that's a cool one. That's a cool one. Okay, so we're moving to the next question. All right. Now, which superpowers would you choose? Flight or invisibility? This was very nice. Which superpower would you choose? Flying or invisibility? Hmm. Which one would you choose, Bright? Flying or invisibility? Let me see. I think I'll go with invisibility. Oh. Which one would you go for? Which superpower would you choose? Flying or invisibility? I think I'll go for invisibility. Which one would you go for? Which superpower would you choose? Flying or invisibility? I'll go for invisibility. Oh. How about you, Bright? Which one would you go for? Which would you go for? Which would you go for? Okay, visibility because I can do anything without yeah, exactly that was the same mindset that came to me. Flying, they just see you a UFO or unidentified flying object, they just shoot you down. For invisibility, you could go into spaces, and things will work out. Oh, that's love. If you're enjoying so far, again, please make a reaction with your favorite emoji if you're having fun, Bright. Please make a reaction with your favorite emoji. If you're really sincerely having fun, make a reaction with your favorite emoji. Yeah, oh, wonderful. Oh, wonderful. That's nice. That means you're having fun. Okay, I'll move to the fourth question. What's the weirdest food combination you actually enjoy? Yeah. What's the weirdest food combination you actually enjoy? Yeah. Which one is for me? I think for me it's the weirdest food combination that I actually enjoy. Hey, I think for me it's what's the weirdest one for me? Hmm. Well, let me see. Oh. That's really weirdest food combination that how was that? Is one I eat like that, that people don't. I think is what's the weirdest food combination that I actually enjoy? You what's the weirdest combination for me? It's I think it's Indomie and bread. Abi? Yeah, I think it's Indomie and bread. Yeah, the weirdest food combination. Yeah, is it Indomie and bread or I'm coming on bread? What's yours? Is it Indomie and egg? Indomie and bread? No, there's this one I enjoy doing. I'm trying to remember it though. The weirdest food combination that I actually enjoy. Hmm. Let me see. What was that weirdest one? I think it's okay. I was actually Gary and coconut mixed with coke. When this is luxury. Oh. This is luxury. What you're talking about? Wow. It was actually Gary and coconut mixed with cold water. As in, this is top notch enjoyment. Oh. What you are saying here is top notch. Gary and coconut. Now big man food. Oh. Now big man food in Nigeria basically means it's for the rich. Yeah. Okay. For me, I think it's Gary. Is yours is Gary and coconut. Mine is I think it's Indomie. I think yeah, I think it's Indomie and bread. Oh. But I know there's one that comes up again that people always love. How does it? I don't know. I think it's Golden Morn and bread. I eat Golden Morn and bread. Yes, Golden Morn and bread is what I also eat too. Yeah. Okay. So let's move to the next question. Yeah. The next question is, if you can swap lives with any celebrity for 24 hours, who would it be? Yeah. If you could swap lives with any celebrity for 24 hours, who would it be? So for you, Bright, who would it be? A celebrity you can swipe life with for 24 hours. Who would it be? Yes, swipe life. Yes, swipe life. Like you live the life of the celebrity for 24 hours. Who would it be? Who would it be? Yeah. This is a very sad moment for me when a popular Nigerian um a popular Nigerian movie actor Alice Kubo died early. That was it yesterday. I pray for the repose of his soul. I pray his soul rest in peace. A shout out to Alice Kubo for the loss of his life. I really it came as a shock after a brief illness. I really want to I really want to how will I put it now to pray for the family for this time for losing their son. I pray that God grants him eternal rest. Yeah. So shout out to Alex Okubo. May your soul rest in peace. Amen. Okay. Now, you remember the question that I asked? I asked about if you could swipe life with any celebrity for 24 hours, who would it be and why? So for me, if I would swap life with any celebrity, one of my favorite celebrity is Morgan Freeman. Yeah, I like Morgan Freeman. Yeah, Morgan Freeman is one celebrity that I like. Yeah, I like the way he's one of my favorite celebrities. Morgan Freeman. Yes, that's for me. Okay, to be Brain Jotter. Oh, perfect. Oh, that works. Yeah, Brain Jotter. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Brain Jota. Funny enough, when you see Brain Jota, initially you look at him, he looks very unassuming. But as you begin to watch his content, you find out that this guy is making sense. So he's one of those persons that are not just they're not loud. Yeah, Brain Jota, shout out to Brain Jota. He's not loud, but as you get to see his content, you begin to discover that this guy is making a lot of sense. So yeah, so that's the content I've seen from Brain Jota. Well, if you're having fun, please make a reaction with your favorite emoji so that I know that we are working together. Okay, so make a reaction with your favorite emoji. Okay, are we there? Okay, so Brad, make a reaction with your favorite emoji if you're having fun. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so um, I'm going to ask on that. So this one is a translation. This next game I'm going to play is going to be translation. Oh, wonderful. So this particular game is translation now. So I'm going to ask you a particular question. You're going to translate it in your native dialect. As if you can type it, or if you so so this question goes like this. I don't understand what you said. You're going to translate it now. Can you do that? Translate it in your native tongue. Native tongue, Amijo. Okay, fine. Yeah. So you're going to translate it now to your native dialect. Do you get? I don't understand what you said now. It's the question now. You're going to translate it now in your native dialect. So try and do that now. If it's possible, can you do it? If you can't do it, move to the next question. I don't understand what you said. Is what you're supposed to translate to a journal. Can you do that? If you can do that, just give it thumbs up now. Okay, now let's move to the next one. My mother is a good woman. Can you do that? My mother is a good woman. Can you do that? My mother is a good woman. Bright, can you do that? Can you translate it to Ijo? My mother is a good woman. Can you? Now, okay. The next one. I'm just joking with you. Can you translate it to Ijo? I'm just joking with you. Can you translate it to Ijo? Can you do that? Can you do that? Okay. I'm just joking with you. Can you translate to Ijo? Okay. Um, I like your clothes. It's hard, Abby. It's hard. Okay. All right. Okay. So what we're going to do? Oh wow. Thanks. 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 Okay. Let's see. Oh, you can translate it. I like your clothes in Ijo. Can you do that? If you can translate it, do that so that we can. That is learn for me. Like I said, educate, entertain, and inform. Those are the problem. Okay, you can't. Okay, no problem. So let's move to. Okay, let's look at games that we know that we both can play. Yeah. Okay. So this next game, we are focusing on. Let's see. Games that I know that you will enjoy. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So I'm going to do more of the one we did before, quotations. I'm going to give a quote and then you're going to tell me the answer, whether it's A, B, C, or D. Are we good? Okay, so this next quote comes from one of the previous videos. So it's like an expo. Yeah, it's an expo. So I'm going to call the answer, the question, and the answers, and you tell me the one. Yeah. Now the first question is: May the force be with you. A. Star Wars. B. Star Trek. C. Fantastic Four. May the force be with you. The question is: May the force be with you. A is Star Wars, B is Star Trek, and C is Fantastic Four. What is your answer? Bright. A Star Wars, B Star Trek, and C Fantastic Four. I'm waiting for the answer. If you know it, just choose anyone and I'll give you the answer and give you background story. Okay, let me guess. Maybe B. B. No, 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 no. So the answer to that is Star Wars. Now, is just like when we have when we looked at the previous game we played, the first section we played when we talked about greetings, you know, Star Trek, sorry, Star Wars. May the Force be with you was a way people like Master Yoda, Master Kugon, Anakin Skywalker before it became Darth Vader. They were ways they were greeting themselves. You understand? So Star Wars is the correct answer, which is may the Force be with you. It's a kind of saying goodbye. That's what he meant by that. Okay, so the next question is with great power comes great responsibilities. This is one of the most popular quotes that I know everybody has. Oh, thanks, Bright. Thanks so much. With great power comes great responsibility. This is one of the oldest quotes that we have. A. Hawk. B. Spider-Man, and C. Batman. What is the correct question? Correct answer. With great power comes great responsibilities. A. Hawk. B. Spider-Man, and B and C is Batman. What is the correct answer? Right. Do you have the answer to that? With great power comes great responsibility. A is the Hawk, B is Spider-Man, and C is Batman. The answer is not the Hawk. The answer is Spider-Man. So what happened was that in the past, yeah, so this particular code came out from Uncle Ben. Spider-Man had an uncle called Uncle Ben and Aunt May. They were his foster parents that he stayed with because his parent had died. And there was a day Uncle Ben was dropping Spider-Man at school, and then he said, Peter, he said, told him that with great power comes great responsibility. I think he was trying to contemplate many things, and then Uncle Ben told him that, Ben, Peter, with great powers come great responsibilities. It was that day that the spider bit him that gave him that extraordinary power that he became Spider Man. So the answer to that question is Spider Man. With great powers comes great responsibilities. The third question is: I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. Now, who said this? A. The Godfather. Yeah, yeah. A. The Godfather. B. Is Scarface. And C. Is Few Good Men. So this question is it A? I'm going to make him an offer I can't refuse. Is it A, The Godfather, B, Scarface, or C, A Few Good Men? So what was it going to be? I'm going to make him an offer I can't refuse. No, it's not Scarface. No, no, no. You're close. So the thing is that some of the actors that were in Scarface also took part in this The Godfather. So the answer to this question is The Godfather. Um, we have The Godfather, Mr. Corleone. Yeah. So what happened was that during the wedding of Connie was his only daughter. He grants favors to people, and Johnny Fontaine then was his foster son. So he came to him and told him there was a particular movie director that didn't want to give me a particular role, to play in a movie. And that role, if he took it, it's going to skyrocket his career. And then the Godfather told him that don't worry, I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. Johnny was very adamant, was like, there's no chance. The shoot's going to happen in 2 weeks. And Godfather now told him that no, he said that I'm going to make him an offer I can't refuse. So that's when that catchphrase came. And the actor that said that was Mario Brando, one of the best. He won an Oscar for that performance as the Godfather. So that's the Godfather. That's the answer to that question. So the next question is Hasta la vista, baby. So most of these questions I already asked them in the previous episode. This is episode 6. So if you were to go back to the other episodes and check them, you always get the answers. Yeah. Hasta la vista, baby. Thanks, Bright. It was it said in the Terminator? Was it said in the Wizard of Oz or Titanic? Hasta la vista, baby. Was it said in Terminator? Was it said in the Wizard of Oz or was it said in the Titanic? A. Terminator. B. Wizard of Oz. C. Titanic. So, Bright, what's your answer going to be? Is it A. Terminator? B. Wizard of Oz? C. Titanic? B. The Wizard of Oz? You had an idea, but the answer is Terminator. So Hasta la Vista was Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger is one of the most renowned actors that I've seen. He came from, being the bodyweight champion to become one of the best stars of Hollywood and then became the governor of California. So the answer to that question is Terminator, which is Hasta la Vista, baby. Those were part of the catchphrases that later became very popularly known in the world. That's what he uses, yes. So Terminator is the answer to that particular question. Now the next one is I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man. Who said this? Is it A, Fantastic Four, B, War Machine, or C, Iron Man? I am Iron Man. Who said this? Is it A, Fantastic Four, B, War Machine, or C, Iron Man? What's your answer going to be, Bright? Okay, I painfully part that I don't watch film or adventure movies. I only hear people say. So yeah, Iron Man said it correct. You're very correct. Please make a reaction with your favorite emoji. Make a reaction with your favorite emoji. Yeah, you're correct. You're correct. You're correct. You are correct. Yeah, you're very, very correct. Okay, make a reaction with your favorite emoji before we move to the next question. All right, that's lovely. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, now we're moving to the next one. Okay, we have oh, correct. You shall not pass. You shall not pass. Who said this? Is it A, The Lion King, B, The Lord of the Rings, and C, Die Hard? What's the answer? A. Okay, so you shall not pass. Is it A, The Lion King? Where was it said? B, The Lord of the Rings, or C, Die Hard? Where was this quote said? Do you have an idea? Is it A, B, or C? C. No. The answer, but I think you give you background information that you don't watch adventures films. So with this, before you finish this game, before you even do this game for like for a month, you have an idea of many films and cartoons that you have not watched. C. The answer is not C. The answer is B. The Lord of the Rings. So Gandalf, also known as Grand Elf, yeah, he they were going so they needed Frodo and Sam. They were going to go and take the ring to Mordor, where they were going to melt it in the fires of Mordor, yeah. And then they got to a particular cave they were going to pass. It happened that Balrog was one of Gandalf's old rivals. Because Balrog was one in that cave. Yeah, if you watch the film, what's the Rings of Power, you found out that Balrog and the king then they fought. You know, the king of the dwarfs fought that time to to keep the guy that had Balrog there. So they entered the cave where Balrog was, and what happened? Gandalf, Frodo, Sam, Aragorn, um, Gimli, and Legolas. They had to pass to get to the other side, and it happened that Balrog was an obstacle. And then when all of them passed, by Gandalf stood in the gap and said, "You shall not pass." And then he used his staff and broke the stuff, and he and Balrog went down. And before Gandalf became the Gandalf the Grey, he now became Gandalf the White. So, "You shall not pass" was a catchphrase said by Gandalf, also known as Grand Elf. You understand? Very powerful, powerful being. So that's the answer to that particular question. If you're having fun, please make a response with your favorite emoji. If you're having fun, right? If you're having fun, please make a response with your favorite emoji. Okay. All right. So I'm moving to the next question. Hakuna Matata. This is one of, I believe you have also heard about it, even if you have not watched it. You have heard of Hakuna Matata. A. Where was it said? Oh, lovely, lovely. Hakuna Matata. Where was it said? A. The Sixth Sense. B. The Lion King. C. The Hunger Game. Where was it said? Hakuna Matata. Is it A. Lion King? Sorry, is it The Sixth Sense? A. B. The Lion King, or C. The Hunger Game? I know this Hakuna Matata, you must have heard it several times. At some point, you must have heard Hakuna Matata. So where was it said? Is it A, the Sixth Sense, B, Lion King? Correct. Please make a comment with your favorite emoji, please. Yes, make a comment with your favorite emoji. You are correct. Make a comment with your favorite emoji. You are correct. You are correct. Make a comment with your favorite emoji. You are correct, Mr. Bright. Correct, correct, correct. Okay, so we're going to be moving to the next game. Okay, we're going to move to the next game now. You've got a friend in me. So, like I said, I'll be giving you two expos. I got to go read now. Okay, okay, okay. Wow. Okay. Oh wow, Bright, you have made my day. You have made my day. Thank you so much for coming on board, the Masters of Games. So let me just round up with you for today. Thank you all for joining, Mr. Bright. Oh, you're writing mock. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Thank you for joining. Please, anytime you see I come online, please just come online. I would love to have people like you on the program. A shout out to Bright, and thank you for coming on board. I am really grateful. Like I said in my previous videos, if you like the video, please do not forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, Bright, for coming today to be one of my top fans. I really appreciate your presence. Shout out to Bright, and I will write. Shout out to you too, both today. My top fans, Bright and I will write. Thank you so much for joining today's show, and hope to see you in other episodes. This is episode 6 of Masters of Games on YouTube. I'm so happy to have you. You gradually building community of presence. Thank you so much for joining, and you could, anytime you just see that I'm online, just share the link to other persons so that they could, your friends, you could share the link so that they could also join the games and also have fun with us. Thank you so much, and have a nice day. Thank you so much, and take care. Bye bye.